Now, one way to maintain unity is to respect the conscience of others. This is very important because very often when unity is disturbed, it's because we don't respect the ability of other brothers and sisters to decide things for themselves. Now, what do we mean by the conscience? Let's be simple. It's the faculty that helps us determine right from wrong.
Sorry, David, could you repeat that?
I'm going to repeat that. The conscience is the faculty to determine right from wrong. Now, let's consider how our upbringing and our culture can help shape our personal view of right and wrong. But let's talk about our personal history. Our personal history can also affect our view of right and wrong. Some grew up in a household where alcohol was a problem. Home was not a happy place. And as adults, they stay as far away from alcohol as they can. And they take a dim view of anyone who uses it, even in moderation. To them, it's just plain wrong to drink. Others have only good memories of their childhood home. At supper time, there was always wine on the table, but nobody ever abused it. A person who left behind an immoral lifestyle might be extremely sensitive about choices of clothing. He may be troubled by a clothing style that other brothers and sisters find totally acceptable. If they're not careful, those who tend to be strict with themselves could impose their conscience on others.
Well, isn't that exactly what Tony Morris has been doing over the years? Imposing his conscience on others, including in such areas as what styles of dress and grooming are acceptable. This is David Splane, governing body member, giving the talk Safeguard Our Uniting Bond of Peace. And in this part, he is talking about the conscience. And this is a fairly nuanced matter for Jehovah's Witnesses. Basically, you have all of the rules that Jehovah's Witnesses have to follow. Areas in which you can be punished if you get things wrong. So, for example, smoking, disfellowshipped, having sex with a consenting adult to whom you're not married, disfellowshipped, being a professional boxer, disfellowshipped, willingly and unrepentantly accepting blood, disassociated. You have all of these rules, and then you have grey areas where Jehovah's Witnesses get to decide on things based on their conscience. And this is what David Splane is referring to here. He's just doing so, in my opinion, in a way that ignores the elephant in the room, namely that this is an incredibly judgmental organization that seeks to micromanage people's lives, that tells people that if they make the wrong decisions in certain areas, some of which you wouldn't even think would be a big deal, you could potentially die at Armageddon, or you are worthy of being disfellowshipped in the here and now and estranged from your family. Of course, in that kind of culture, people are going to start imposing their consciences on others. That's the problem he's addressing, but unfortunately, he's trying to close the barn door after the horse has bolted. This is exactly what the organization should expect. A judgmental organization will breed judgmental people.